It is great to have Jake Dickert, the Cougars head football coach, in the studio with us. And Jake, I'm sure you're excited about spring football. What excites you most about getting back on the field?
Well, when you're a real ball coach, you love spring ball. You know, there's no pressure of a game. It's just setting the foundation. It's building tons of reps within your program and giving everybody an opportunity. But in year two, we need to take a step forward, you know, really in every phase, and that's been the coach's focus. And we have some new pieces in the coaching staff, some new pieces in the players area, and getting the connection of the team right and competing against each other. So I think spring ball is going to be really important for the future of our program.
All right, got a couple of new coordinators coming in. I'll start with the offensive coordinator, Ben Arbuckle. He's just 27 years old, but comes from Western Kentucky, where he kind of helped that program along. They were second in the nation in passing yards, nearly 500 passing yards per game. Does that give your offensive skill players kind of an opportunity to flourish maybe a little bit more?
Well, I think the biggest thing when I went through that process, and Coach Arbuckle, you know, was that guy really when I went through about 10 people or so, just his energy, his passion, you know, but also to get our offense an opportunity to take a step forward. This isn't a restart. You know, this is a little bit of a rebranding, and it all centers around Cam Ward. You know, I think Cam's poised to have his best season, and I think Coach Arbuckle, you know, getting Cam in sync technically, you know, and I think getting all of our playmakers the ball in space, as well as his track record of taking the ball down the field.
Cam Ward led the Pac-12 last year in sacks. 46 times he went down. What's the key, Coach, to improving pass protection? Because, of course, it has much more to do with just the offensive line.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think if Cam wasn't Cam, that number is going to be 60.
Yeah.
I mean, he got out of some of those plays that only Cam Ward can make those plays. So you win games at the line of scrimmage in the Pac-12. I think that was noted, you know, pretty handily throughout last season, and the Pac-12 is strong. You know, so we got to be able to match that intensity at the line of scrimmage and keeping Cam upright and allowing him to be comfortable going through progressions. You know, I don't care what quarterback you are. If you're not comfortable back there, you're going to get a little antsy and kind of go through things quickly and get off script. So the more comfortable we can be, Cam, and the more sturdy we can be in protection, the better we'll be.
Yeah, another hot topic these days is the NIL and tampering and things like that. And, man, I mean, as a head coach, well, 20 years ago, you're not dealing with any of this stuff. But a young guy like you,
I've already gone viral on Twitter for the tampering comments.
Yeah, so. I don't want to have you rehash it, but your overall thoughts as a present-day head coach in D1, man, it's a lot different than the Mike Price days over there in Pullman.
Well, I think it's created, you know, opportunities for players. You know, I think the NCAA didn't change for a certain period of time, and you know, the athletes and the student athletes are still bringing in tons of money to our universities and need to be compensated. But as Cougs, you know, we're not going to go out there and match it. We don't have Fortune 500 companies just at every corner of our streets. But we do have a lot of passion, and we do have Cougs all over this great country that want to give back to our program. And NIL still needs to be a big part of that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm asking you these Pat Chun questions, so I appreciate you playing along with me, because I think a lot of Cougar fans, they want to know, because those are a lot of hot topics right now. But man, isn't it great just to be a football coach and you just go out there and coach your guys and play football, huh? Not have to worry about
that's the one thing I've learned as a head coach. You never know what walks through that door each individual day, and you got to embrace it. And every once in a while, my wife will be like, "What'd you do today?" I'll be like, "I didn't stop doing anything, but what did I do?" Right? So you're kind of a manager of a lot of things, and you set the alignment of the program, and surrounded myself with a lot of great people and a lot of great Cougs, and we're excited about what the future brings.
Yeah, well, I'm sure so are the Cougar fans out there, and I know they love having you on board, and it's been a fun short run so far. Hopefully it's a nice long run for you and the program, and it's been fun talking to you, Jake. Thanks a lot for coming on.
Thanks for having me. Go Cougs.